welcome to Trivigliano, the jewel of Frosinone. Look at this view. Hey guys, good morning from Trivigliano. We're in Frosinone. You can obviously see we're up pretty high. There's a nice lake back there. I'll put up the name of the lake and the park that's over there. And we're up here today to view a couple properties. And it's not a dead village because these guys are over here yakking in my video, but that's fine. They live here, I don't. So we're going to be looking at a property today that is 4 bedrooms, 1 bath, and from the photos, which is all I've seen at this point, it seems like it's in really, really good shape. And it's 69,000 euros asking price. So I'm not going to talk a lot here. We've been up this village before. You know the drill. There's a bar, there's a restaurant up on top. Right now, I'll put right here the name of the restaurant and their Google reviews. But it's a nice little town. I've seen pictures of them doing concerts and stuff here. The trick is, you see all the houses down below. That's where the action is. This is a neighborhood. This is not a dead hilltop town. It's a hilltop town where people are out working. There's not a lot of stuff going on. Down below is where you find grocery stores, because you can't put a grocery store up here. How are you even going to get trucks up here to service it, right? So there's a bar, there's a restaurant, but mainly if you want to do stuff, you go down below, and within 5-10 minutes driving, you'll have pretty much every shop you want. And in 30 minutes or less, you'll be in a major city like Sora or Frosinone. And in an hour or so, you could be in the outskirts of Rome. So let's go see this apartment here in Trivigliano. It's a nice little town with a lot of views and prices that you're not going to believe. Let's go. Someone asked me one time, why don't they fix up all these buildings on the outside? Can you imagine the monumental task that would be to come in here and fix up every single one of these buildings, including some that don't have people moving in, don't have people living in them? I mean, like, look at this one. Obviously vacant. Vacant. But well lived in. Well, I mean, they could do better with the plants, but I mean, in general, it's pretty well lived in. And here's my posse. Italy's newest expat, Donetta. How you feeling?
I'm loving it.
Yeah?
Yeah. So, 9 days and counting.
9 days. She's like an expat virgin.
Come on, Ruby.
Hold on, you got mosquito?
Oh.
Okay. She can't say anything mean to me because I'm got the video on. Yeah.
Oh wow, look at the floor.
Look at this floor. Love it. I shanghaied Donetta into giving us, she's a great decorator. Shanghaied her into coming on this property tour. What you looking at?
Beautiful. I mean, what can you say?
Ain't that something?
Yeah. She gets shot in the bedrooms are beautiful.
Oh, I know.
You never get to see these roofs up this close. It's like a mossy growth. They're so nice. Okay. Well, I think we should start at one end and we'll work our way all the way through.
Front or back?
Let's start at what you want to do with them, make a master.
Oh, okay.
Let's start in there. That's Christian Louboutin, by the way. He's a good boy. Louis Vuitton, sorry. Sorry.
Okay, Donna, so,
Let's go all the way in, babe.
okay, let's start.
Well, this is a master, but the bathroom is down the other end, so it needs a bathroom. But see the arches, that door there? You can start the master suite right there. Nice doors here. You come into the master. There's a little sleep room here. That would be a great bathroom and closet. Mm-hmm. And you have this as maybe a just anything entry.
Certain area.
And it has,
Gigantic room.
it's a gigantic room. And there's no terrace here, but you have this great, and it's a nice breeze today.
Yes.
Look, the people upstairs, laundry's blowing.
It's typical.
This stuff is all single pane. It's not super expensive. And in this video, I want to start talking about how much stuff costs. So a set of doors, there are new. I think for 250 euros, you could get a set of double pane doors to go on here. Maybe 300, 400 installed. But you only have one. And then you have a couple windows.
Yeah.
And there's maybe between the whole place, I think for 4,000 or 5,000, you could have all the windows and doors replaced with good quality double panes, and you're done forever. For as long as we're going to live. So, and the floor in here, you could always go over it. You just bought travertine for your place. Now, Donetta, I mean to jump ahead, but Donetta just bought a house, cute little house, exactly on the border between Tuscany and Umbria. And I mean, literally, she's in Umbria, but she's literally 100 meters from Tuscany, 100 meters. And you just bought enough travertine, natural hand-cut travertine, hand-chipped travertine to do your whole house. That ran about what?
About 4.
About 4,000, and you bought about 80 square meters.
Yes.
So, and then installation is probably going to be another 4. So for about 100 euros per square meter, or roughly $10 a square foot, you're getting that beautiful travertine installed. You've done a lot of remodeling, a lot of buildings in the U.S. How much do you think, just off the top of your head? I know you haven't done it for 15 years, but what do you think in today's market that might cost in the U.S.?
Oh gosh, it'd be hard to guess. I'm thinking at least 3 times that much.
Yeah, I mean, it's just insane.
Yeah.
Some things are kind of similar. Some things are so much cheaper, especially since we actually mine the travertine in Tuscany.
And I got the high-end travertine. I got the whitest of white.
Did you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
which you paid more for. So.
Okay. So here was my idea. So let's go out. So we have this big master suite we were just in. I love the beams in the ceiling. You have the door. And I get what you're saying about this is a great point to close it off. But you have this little kitchen over here. And I was thinking this archway has been sealed off in here. And it's just, I mean, I don't know that this would even work. But I was thinking... You could punch this out. This is already piped for water in here. Make this the bathroom that you walk into your walk-in closet and then come into your bathroom, have a dressing room, master closet.
Close this all off.
Yeah. And then, where the hell did the light go?
I
I
don't
did
know.
it right there, right there.
Right.
Was I touching it?
No.
That's weird.
Turn it
Oh.
off.
Anyway, and then kind of seal this off. Or leave a doorway and seal this off, because that needs to be redone anyway.
Yeah.
But just a thought.
Well, it makes it larger. You have a larger master closet.
I mean, because it's mainly going to be you or whoever's going to buy it.
Or a couple. Or if you have children, you could do it. These could be baby rooms or something.
Yeah.
But there's a lot
There
of
you
rooms here, so.
Okay.
Now we got it. So let me take a look at this. So this is the kitchen, guys, but I don't think this should be the kitchen. I think this should be, at the very least, a secondary bathroom.
Yes.
At the very least, another bathroom. Or the room next door. I think this would be a little easier. But you could probably anyway, if you put the bathroom inside the closet area, closet bathroom, you could pipe through and use the wastewater here. That'd be no big deal.
Whatever way you want to do it, yeah. Architect could have fun.
Was that here already?
Yes, we find a ball for
And
Ruby.
it comes with
There's
Louie's
a
ball.
dog here.
So, and this is what, another bedroom?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's a nice size bedroom, small.
Yeah.
You lose some of all that furniture, you got plenty of room.
Yeah. By the way, guys, the place comes with all the furniture now. Stuff like this I would lose the first day. And frankly, that too. But the bed's nice.
Okay.
The bed's usable. At least to start. For me, I'm cheap. But this is a nice sized bedroom. Okay. This place has 4 bedrooms. So we got a lot to see here for 69,000 euros.
It has a cute little stove, and there's
Yeah.
old
I know.
concrete sink with a fountain. Oh,
And remember, that's the little town square is literally right there. And there is bus service up here, but it's not hourly. It comes up 3 or 4 times a day, goes down 3 or 4 times a day. I think you need to have a car here, or at least a Vespa.
not too bad of a climb though. To get there. It's a nice gentle climb.
Look at this sink.
Oh, wow.
Isn't it?
It just goes to the hallway.
Yeah?
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah, that's where we came up, yeah.
Ah, okay. It's like, wow.
This needs to be reworked a little bit. I don't like that pipe on top, but you could certainly work with that.
Yeah, I would leave the fountain part, so it just kind of looks like history there, and rework the rest of it in there.
Right.
It's
Yeah,
very
that's a
nice.
good idea. That's just a block on it.
Yeah.
You might be able to bring that back. So these are questions that you need to ask Federico. So y'all know Claudia from Alfano Real Estate. We're now going to be working also with Federico,
Yes.
everybody's favorite guy, real estate agent. He's a great guy. Speaks German, French, and Italian. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, German and Italian, and English. So he's a great guy to work with. And Claudia is just so busy. They're expanding. So many people are coming here. There's actually a couple of my subscribers are here in town with us right now, looking at this place and another place. I think they wanted more of a big palace. Okay, moving on. Here's your big living room.
Nice.
And it's big. Babe, could you stand on the far side for scale?
Hello.
So about probably 11, let's talk about cost. So this apartment is 150 square meters. We painted our place in Montepulciano, the Burati, which has very high ceilings, much higher than this.
Yeah.
We painted that whole place for 3,800 euros. And we painted, it wasn't calce, it wasn't the treatment on the walls. So I think this place, you could have professionals come in and do a regular paint job, do a little patching on stuff, and it might cost you 2,500 euros. I mean, it's cheaper down here. I don't think it could cost more than that. 2,500 euros, maybe you would pay for the paint as well. And you could have a nice paint job done on this whole
Yeah.
place. And just get rid of a little bit of this, where the paint's come off a little bit. There's little tiny water spots, but this isn't really active or anything. Doesn't look like. And if it is, you're paying 69,000 euros.
Yeah.
You may not even be paying that. That's the asking price. Is 69. Dennis, who's here, my subscriber, was just saying, how come they don't use ceiling fans in Italy? Because that would be so nice in here. Because it's cool.
Breezes coming out.
Yeah, you got your top of the hill, you get the breezes, right? And then with a ceiling fan and maybe just a couple portable air conditioners, because it's only mid-July to August, and then it starts to cool again. And the evenings are
It's
super
nice
cool.
right now.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
It's a hot day outside.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm always hot. I'm going through menopause. So, what's it called, babe?
Andropause.
Andropause. 58. Okay.
This is another bedroom.
Yeah.
Pretty good size. And the view,
Yeah.
amazing.
Oh, really? Wake up and look at this every morning? I mean, you died and gone to heaven. You gotta get in here and see this.
Wow. Look at the ceiling's really
Yeah.
nice in this one.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Gosh. And somewhere somebody's sitting in their mom's basement in Toronto writing a comment like, yeah, because Italy's dying and no one wants to live there. You need to get over it.
Can you kind of get a little angle from the bed if you wake up in the morning, what you're gonna see?
Let me ask you another question, because you're going to be a real resource for people asking questions. You're on a Facebook group. Do you remember the name of it?
Expats living in Italy.
Expats living in Italy?
Women over 50.
You're over 50?
Huh?
You're over 50?
You better
Donette
not.
have I been friends for 40 years.
I was 10 when I met him.
Yeah. I always joke, we've been friends for 40 years and everyone wondered why she was hanging out with an 8-year-old partnering. I was 19 for the record.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway,
Guys.
so how many people are talking about moving to Italy?
Lots. It's like an exodus.
It's an exodus.
You can't get appointments at many of the embassies around the country.
Yeah.
Or you're 2 months out, 4 months out. I was very lucky.
Yeah, you were. And tell them real fast what they made you do to finalize your ERV, your elective residency, about that flying, that you had to go in person.
Oh, I had to go in person, and the first time I went, my house hadn't closed, but I had paid for it.
Your Italian house.
My Italian house hadn't closed, but I had paid for it, and I had all the transfers and wires. Wasn't enough. They needed a deed.
The deed.
Then they want a credit report, which I gave them, but that's not your one with your number on it. They want your consumer report that has your history of your credit. So that was it. Other than that, that was all to get me through.
But they had you fly down to Miami and meet them in person, right?
I had to fly to Miami or drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like 4 hours and ended up being a longer flight, right?
Yeah, it was a 27-minute flight. It took me 7 hours the first time because of the storm. Second time, we just drove down. When I came out the first time, I called my daughter to tell how disappointed I was. She immediately, while she was talking to me, got online and got me an appointment for 2 weeks. She said, "Can you make it in 2 weeks?" And I said, "Yeah." I got on the phone and called my real estate agent, Marta, to see if they could bring up the closing, make sure they could close it quick as possible. And
It worked. That's awesome. And you use Marta Piccinetti in Montepulciano, who my regular subscribers know.
Okay.
She's a tiny little powerhouse in Montepulciano.
And very sweet and kind and put up with me when I was all crazy and nervous. She was good.
Yeah, we all are. Okay, so let's look at the view again. Same view. Little garden downstairs, and I believe this might belong to the palace we're about to go look at.
But this is like when you wake up in the morning, this is what you're going to see, right?
Yeah.
All right, let me get into the bathroom because I want to show them. So this is the last room, and then I'm going to do a quick recap of the whole house. So, yes, it needs to be reworked. And let's talk about cost for this. So, if you were to go to Obi and get tile for the wall, this is about a 4-meter run, comes up about, let's just call it 2 meters. That's 8 meters, 16 meters. Call it 20 meters. Obi has tiles, just regular commercial grade tiles that start at about €7 per meter. If you want something fancy, it's going to be about 13 euros per meter. Translated into US dollars and feet, that's about 80 cents to a little under $2 per square foot. So if you got 22 meters and it's $8 a meter, you're only talking about 200 euros to buy the tile, and then double it to have someone come in, maybe a little more than that. I think for 500 or 600, you could have this tiled in the tile of your choice, including materials. Toilets, I saw them at Obi for 91, much more streamlined, sitting on the floor. Bidet was the same price. I'm going to put some pictures here so you can see that. Sink, I would figure out a way to do a nice walk-in shower on this wall. I do not like the tub. You're asking for problems. And you have your hot water heater in here. So recapping, front door, bathroom, 1 bedroom, big living room, wait till the ladies. Next bedroom, that's 2. That should be the kitchen. I vote that this becomes a bathroom. Maybe keep this door, make that a bathroom, and then the next room's a closet. This is the 3rd bedroom. Too tiny. There's a bed. Yeah, they counted this as a bedroom. No, that should be a closet. Look, there's a chimney thing heading out right there. And then your gigantic master suite. And speaking of suite, you could make this really sweet. My gosh, this is a lot of room. Guys, this room is probably upwards of 25 square meters, maybe a little more, 300 square feet. It is a gigantic room with the view. So I'm calling this right now. I think this is one of the best values I've seen. I see people doing tours of properties in faraway villages that have really so much work to do, hundreds of thousands of dollars of work to do. And yes, it's only 29,000 or 42,000, but they're knocked down. They're nothing. And this place assuming the water works, the electricity's still on, you could move into it right away. That's a huge value. If you can come in and do your painting and then live in one part while you do your work in the other part, you're saving that whole issue of where you're going to live, what am I going to do, what my friends want to come, because as soon as you move here, you're going to have an onslaught of people coming to see you. If you're worried about, I'm going to move to Italy and never see anybody again, you are way off base. Hold on a second. Because Donetta knows. Donetta.
What?
Are you, as a recent expat transplant, worried about never seeing your friends again?
No, I gotta get special calendars so I can organize your visits.
And that's what we found too, right, babe?
Yep.
And they don't come for a day. They don't come for a week.
No.
Hey, can I come? I'm going to arrive September 15th, and how's Halloween there? It's like, you guys set some ground rules. I'm just telling you.
No boundaries.
Okay, guys, what did you think of the apartment?
I like it. I think it has some work to do, but it's very big for the money, and it's a nice space. And the location in the village, nice calm walk up to it.
And it's only, to the town square.
Yes.
It's only 20 meters and flat.
Yeah,
That's
like
amazing.
2 or 3 minutes, and you're at the coffee shop.
Baby, you ready to move here?
Yes.
No, she ain't
If
leaving.
you far away
fix
from
it.
me,
Oh,
I
see?
can't have
I
that.
can. I can move.
That's right. Now her girlfriend, her bestie's here now.
Yeah, so go.
Sorry.
Okay, y'all say goodbye.
Ciao.
Ciao.
All right. I think this property is a winner, and I'll tell you why. The village, although quiet, isn't desolate. It's very well kept. We're not too far from other towns and services. The apartment itself seems to be in very good condition. I didn't see anything with water damage. Yes, it's dated. Yes, it needs a lot of work, but I think a lot of it could be DIY. And for 69,000 euros, I don't remember seeing a deal this good. I am telling you, just like I just said a second ago, the stuff you see at 40 and 50,000 euros, it's not in this condition. It's not 70 minutes, 80 minutes from Rome. It's not close to so many services, and a big regional hospital isn't far away. It doesn't have all these things. They're usually knockdowns, and you're going to have to put 200,000 into them. I think with this place, even adding a bathroom, redoing all the painting, redoing the kitchen, I think you might be into it for 60 or 70,000 euros, maximum. If you did most of the work yourself, I think you could come in here and make this livable for 20,000 euros. And by livable, I mean a really nice kitchen. Put in a nice kitchen, fix up the one bathroom there is. Everything on top of that, that's on you. So, Federico is the guy you want to talk to. Claudia Alfano's husband, key part of Alfano Real Estate. Federico's a nice guy. He speaks German and he speaks English pretty well. And of course, he speaks really good Italian. So write him. Let him know you're interested in this place. And I wouldn't daddle. I wouldn't dawdle. I would do it soon. Because I think this thing's going to go fast. I think someone's going to pick this up and have a really good base of operations in a town that is nice. And when you do lock and leave, people are going to be watching it. You're going to get to know people. If you have questions for me, bradsworld.it, you can ask me anything. I can come and preview properties anywhere in Umbria, Lazio, and Tuscany for you. The farther away I get from Montepulciano, southern Tuscany, the little bit more expensive it gets. But they start at just a couple €100, and I'll go and look at the area, send you a nice videotape of the property, the mechanics of it and stuff, and give you a good idea if it's something you should really pursue, at least give you the ammunition you need to decide if you want to pursue it and maybe what sort of price you should be offering. If you have regular questions, just write me, bradsworld8@gmail.com. Happy to answer a question. You want to ask me a whole bunch of questions? You can do that too. There's a form on my website. Happy to set up a time to do a video chat with you and take care of you. If you're coming to Tuscany, come stay with us at TuscanPalace.com. It's what got me started on YouTube, and we have some beautiful apartments there. We have 4, and if you want to see how a good Airbnb type businesses run, come stay with us. If I'm in town, I'm happy to get a bottle of wine with you and tell you all about it. I got nothing to hide and no reason not to be honest with you and tell you stuff about what we've done, because that's how we're paying for retirement here, is the money we bring in from doing rentals. But you have to be very specific. You have to be very careful on what you pick. You can't pick this apartment, turn it into an Airbnb, and think you're going to fund your retirement. That's not going to happen. You pick this apartment, pay your $100,000, including some serious renovation work, and you're done for the rest of your life. And that's what we're all talking about doing here, is being secure and not having to worry about paying a mortgage or rent. I'm not going to tell you how much rent Donette is saving now compared to what she paid in St. Pete, Florida, but it was a ton of money. So anyway, that's it. We hope to see you guys soon. Thanks a lot for watching. See you soon on Brad's World. Ciao.